Oh, it felt amazing. It seems something so small, but it means something so big. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time after seeing my sister sign a few years ago and is playing and is having a great time. It was really what I wanted to do this year, so I'm really excited. It's a new chapter that I'm starting to encounter once this season's over, and I couldn't be looking any more forward to it.
It's not very far away
No.
from here. Homestead. Why was the closeness and what was it about PFW?
I really just loved the coaching staff, the campus feel for me, the players, the coaches, their style of play really hit me. And I know I have a younger brother, and we're all really close, and I couldn't leave him yet. And I want to be there for him as he grows up, and I thought that's a big aspect to our family. And you know, it was really the place for me, and so yeah, I was really lucky with that.
Obviously, they've struggled over the last few years in terms of wins and losses. What was it about? I guess what gives you the confidence, the belief that in Coach Nelson that she can turn it around and you guys can build something special?
You know, they've really built a really good culture into the program the last few years when she's gotten there, and they've really became a family more than just a team. And every year that I've been following them, it seems like it's grown from something smaller to something bigger. And so I'm excited that hopefully next year it will be something even larger than it was last year, and we can follow through with that.
How much does that excite you to potentially be part of, you know, a major turnaround and
yeah.
build a special program in your hometown?
It really excites me because, you know, it's all going to be positive. It's all going to be excitement because it's something new that hasn't been in place for a while in this program. And so I'm really fortunate that I'm able to be a part of it.
You talked about your sister. How
Yes.
integral was she in maybe your basketball career and in making this decision?
You know, she is a great person on and off the court. She's a really good shooter. She's very high basketball IQ, and really growing up in her footsteps, at first it kind of sucked. I was like, what the heck? But now I was so thankful for it because it made me want to push even more than maybe what I expected or wanted to do at times, and it made me be the person that I am today.
What are you planning on majoring?
I'm planning on majoring in biology. So.
My last question is going to be, your dad, Rod, is going to coach you. He's not going to be coaching Parker. What's it going to be like for him with Carter Parker on the roster next year?
You know, I think he's going to find a way to coach, whether it's calling me after a game or talking to me after a practice even. I think he's still going to be somewhat of a coach to me and my sister as well. So it's not going away, and I'm thankful for that, honestly, because he's made a big difference in me as a player.
Do you think you're going to miss him more, or is he going to miss the Parker's not being on the team more?
Oh, that's a hard question. I think I'm going to miss him more because I think he has a lot of the aspects that he tells me that are really important, and I know next year we have a lot of great young players that are coming up and getting the experience this year where he's going to have his hands full, but I mean, they're going to come in my place, and I'm not doubtful of that at all.
You know, it's really exciting for me. It's been something I've been working towards since I was a little girl. So to make it official just means so much to me and my family, knowing that I have the support of the whole Central Michigan community now.
You've been committed there for a while. What was it about them, and how did you kind of stay so committed to them, and why did you want to get it out of the way early?
Yeah, I mean, just the fact that Central Michigan plays such a tough schedule, and you know, they build up players' skills so well. So I feel like I could become the best player I could definitely be if I go there. I also love the coaching staff. I have a great bond with my roommates and teammates. So just everything about it just excites me.
Who else recruited you, and I guess what kind of set CMU apart from the others?
Yeah, a lot of other mid-major schools. So I ended up with 20-some Division I offers. And the thing that really set it apart was just the atmosphere and the coaching staff. Like I said, I just felt at home. So, I mean, there's nothing more you could ask for.
How much, I think, was it last year they went to the Sweet 16, or was it the year before?
The year before.
The year before. Obviously, they've had a lot of success as a program. How excited are you to go be a part of that and kind of try to continue to build on that tradition?
Yeah, I'm so excited just because, you know, going to Homestead, I want to compete for championships. So the fact that they did go to the Sweet 16 and that, you know, they compete for the MAC championship every year, you know, I want to be a part of a winning program, and Central Michigan definitely provides that. So, you know, I'm so excited.
How do you feel like Homestead, and obviously, like you said, you guys are chasing championships all the time here. How do you feel like that's prepared you to go try to do the same thing at Central?
You know, definitely playing in pressure games. At Homestead, you play a lot of indie schools, top 10 teams, where, you know, it's down to the final minutes. So definitely in college, it's preparing me for, you know, the final seconds of a game and just playing, you know, really high-ranked teams.
What has playing with Riley over the last few years meant to you, and what's it mean for both of you guys to be able to sign on the same day today?
Yeah, so we've been teammates since we were in 6th grade AAU. So, doing it together just means the most to both of us just because we started this whole AAU journey with one another. So, ending it just means the absolute world.
What are you majoring in?
Okay, I'm thinking about majoring in speech pathology and getting a minor in something in business, but I don't know yet.
It's a big relief, lots of weight off your shoulders. You're looking forward to this day for a long time, and now that it's done, I can just look forward to the future.
What was it about EKU that made them the choice for you?
I really love their coaching staff so much. It felt like it was a family the second I visited, and they have an amazing program for what I want to study, and I'm just super excited to get a start. They play a 5-back, which is different from most teams, so being that flank player on the outside will be an advantage for me in some place I felt like was a perfect fit.
Obviously, plenty of success here at Homestead when you were, here. What are you going to remember most about your time here with the Spartans?
Definitely the family I created as we were here, and I will never be able to forget the state finals and what we did there, the memories we made throughout that state run. But yeah.
What is it that you think you bring to the EKU team and to that campus and that program?
Definitely speed and athleticism, I think. I'm really excited to still play defense on the outside, but be able to run the flank and play that final third still while being a defensive player.
Was this kind of always a dream for you to be able to play Division I soccer?
Oh yeah, for sure. All the effort, all the hard-working hours, and all the extra things you put into it, it's just a relief to finally know where my home is and where I'm going to continue on.
And then what are you planning on studying?
Exercise science, sport science. Yeah.
It's amazing feeling, obviously. It feels like all my hard work that I spent throughout high school has really paid off. And having my family here, my friends, and my previous coaches is a great support, and it's just really relieving.
What made NIU and DeKalb, Illinois, the choice for your next 4 years of home?
Well, I wanted to stay in the MAC because I wanted to be close enough to my family for them to see me play. Also, I loved the facilities. They had great facilities for me to play at, and I loved the team and the coaches. It was just overall a really great feel. So.
For you personally, what do you think you bring to the NIU team and their program and everything like that?
I think my speed and athleticism and my endurance really brings a lot. Also, as an outside back, I get up a lot, so moving into the attack I think will really help the program.
What have your conversations with the coaching staff been like? How do they see you fitting in? What kind of role do they see you coming in and playing right away?
Yeah, they think that since I'm coming from ECNL that I should get some really good minutes and hopefully plan to start as a freshman, which is great. So we'll see how it goes.
Was Division I kind of soccer kind of always on the mind for you growing up, and was it kind of always one of your dreams growing up?
Yeah, ever since I was little. I wouldn't think I really started planning on going D1 until probably 7th grade, 8th grade, but ever since then it's always been a goal for me.
So what's it mean for you to be able to just fulfill this dream, something you've wanted to do for so long now then?
It's honestly amazing. When I officially committed, it's just like a relief, I guess. Like all my hard work throughout all these years and what I've given up and what my family has done for me has really paid off.
I'm very excited, really excited to sign to Notre Dame. I love the coaches and the team there, and really pumped to see what the next 4 years has in store.
A lot of kids in Indiana and the Midwest dream of being able to compete for Notre Dame. What does it mean to make that dream a reality for you?
It's definitely awesome. I love Notre Dame, and I love the academics and athletics at the school, and to be able to run there is really exciting, and I can't wait.
What was it about the Irish that made them the ultimate choice for you?
Yeah, well, I love the academics and athletics at Notre Dame, and I really loved my time on campus with the team and the coaches, and I was actually there over the summer for a leadership program and fell in love with the school when I was there.
Who'd you end up picking Notre Dame over?
Well, I was looking at some schools on the East Coast and West Coast, but when it came down to it, I just really loved the community at Notre Dame and thought that it was the best place for me.
How do you think that running for the Irish is going to be able to help you further your running career and help you continue your career down the line?
Yeah, well, the coaches and team at Notre Dame are awesome, and I'm so excited to train with them, and I can't wait to see what we can do as a team.
What is it that you think you bring to the Irish's running team? What is it that you think what are your strengths that can help them?
Well, the Irish have an awesome team, both for track and cross country, and I'm just really excited to be a part of both of those and to continue training and improving and see what we can do.
What did you learn here at Homestead, during your 4 years of athletic achievement here that's going to help you at the next level?
Well, my coaches, teammates, and parents and family and friends have all been awesome throughout this whole process and throughout my time at Homestead and in the Sacs community. And they've definitely helped me and pushed me along the way, and I'm very thankful for everything that they've instilled within me.
Was running at the next level kind of always a dream and a goal for you?
Yeah, it was always my goal to become a collegiate runner, and I'm really excited that I have this opportunity to run at Notre Dame, and I'm really thankful for Coach Sparks and Coach Foley for that opportunity.
Tonight's really special because it's always kind of been my dream to run at a collegiate level and be able to just be able to go to college and not just be studying and actually perform as an athlete.
Why Grand Valley today? How come Grand Valley?
When I went there on a visit with Jared, I really liked the campus, and I feel like I really liked the coaching style and a lot of the other athletes, just the way they talked about campus life. It didn't seem like they were trying to win you over just to get you to go there. It was almost like they genuinely wanted you to go there. And just the team bonding and like the bond that they had as a team just was really, I don't know, something that I'd never really seen before, and I could compare it to the bond that I have now.
How do you see yourself fitting in with the Grand Valley team up there?
I feel like it'll be a lot of work because they're D2 national champs, so I feel like I definitely will have my work cut out for me, but I feel like I'll definitely be able to fit in and become friends with a lot of the other people on the team. It'll just, like I said, be a lot of work.
And then you have Jared obviously going with you. What's it mean to have a teammate going on this trip with you?
I feel like having Jared with me will just mean that much more because not only do I have someone on the team that I can relate to just right off the bat, it'll just make everything just really flow, and I can also have someone to practice with, and it'll just be fun.
And then what do you plan on studying?
I plan on going into physical therapy.
Oh, it's really exciting. It's nice to just know for sure where you're going to go and not like have to wonder and worry about where you're going to go or all this other stuff that normal like high school seniors have to deal with. A lot of it's just like I know now and it's over.
Why Grand Valley?
Just going there, like there were a lot of other schools that like 90% of people would have picked over Grand Valley, but just when I went to Grand Valley, like what I saw there and just everything I experienced, it was really just a great place and a place where I can see myself staying healthy and growing as a runner and just keep dropping the times.
What does it mean to have your teammate making this journey with you?
Oh, it's really cool. It's really nice to know that there's always going to be someone there that, like, we come from the same, like, background and we know what we went through to get there and we know the same stuff, and it just helps make everything a little more easy and comfortable.
Do you know what you're going to study?
I'm studying statistics.
Just what does it mean for you to be able to, continue your running career at the collegiate level, do this for a few more years?
I really just can't wait. Like, running has really been something that I wasn't all that into, like, when I was little. Like, a lot of these people, they started when they were, like, in elementary school with these elementary miles and stuff, and I always loved, like, basketball and football, but once, like, I kind of stopped growing early, and then once everyone else started catching up to me in my size, I was like, oh shoot, I'm like not that good at this stuff. I'm not the 6 foot sixth grader anymore. Like, I'm just the 6 foot guy. And then, so I kind of just kept trying it, and then like a middle school coach came to one of my basketball games and like, you got to run, and then it just kind of became something that I learned to love, and then became something that, like, when I've gotten injured, I've had a really injury-prone past, and then so when I'm not able to run, it's really something like, wow, it like feels like something's missing. So it really means a lot to me to be able to just keep running and keep that feeling that I'm actually doing something, able to be fulfilled.